All right, hello wine drinking people. Today is Thursday, April 28th. Finishing up the month of April here. We've had a lot of great events. Tomorrow night, our vertical of Mondavi Reserve here at the store going back to 1974. So I got a lot of little bits of trivia for you guys about Mondavi. I'm reading that book, The House of Mondavi, for the second time. So a lot of interesting little things I'll be throwing in there about what happened in the timelines of the Mondavi's history during during the vintages of the wines that we're drinking. So, for instance, 1974, our first wine we're starting with. That year, Robert Mondavi Winery lost $750,000 on the books, folks. Even though we haven't made much money here, we've never had a loss like that at the Wine Watch. All right, well, what have I got to sell you guys today? Today, we are promoting an event we've got next Wednesday night at Cafe Maxx. That's right, those of you that attended our Bordeaux tasting know things are off and running. And for our every other Wednesday night tastings at Cafe Maxx, and we got another big crowd already for this event. I don't know how many seats we got left, but we promoted this as a Tuscan tasting, so I felt it a little bit obligated to come out and tell you guys it's not going to be just Tuscan wines. We are going to include some wines from Venezia Giulia, from the Alto Adige region, Friuli. And this is a winery that we know very well, Sant Elena. It's owned by Dominick Nocerina, Jr., Senior? We're plugging it as being owned. We have the owner in town, which is actually Dominick's son, Dominick Nocerina Jr. Dominick is the owner of Vinifera Imports, a company that brings in this wine and one of the greatest importers of Italian wines in this country. So, hey, to have Dominick Jr. in the market and to not use him, I mean, we have him here on Wednesday night. Why the heck not throw some wines from his winery in? So we're going to start out with a few whites, and that's one of the things they're known for up there, Pinot Grigio and then Sauvignon. And then we're going to do the reds from Tuscany next. We do have Tanyia coming from GOS, who'll be showing us some Chianti Classico, some Reserva Chianti, and some Brunello di Montalcino. So we have half of the tasting will be Tuscan, and the other half will be from northern Italy. And like I said, we have the owner of the property will be here, the next generation, to break bread with us and to tell you about these four wines from Sant Elena, the Merlot that we have from the 2000 vintage, very Pomerol-like, a lovely, and they make some lovely Merlot up in this region, which most people have never had. And then one of my favorite grape varietals on earth, Pignolo, which is there's only a half dozen people that make Pignolo, but it is one of these grapes that is exotic. I'll never forget the review, Robert Parker's review of Maschioni's Pignolo. He called it kinky, pornographic. I mean, I don't know how you can get those things out of a wine, but hey, we are going to show you kinky and pornographic wine on next Wednesday at Cafe Maxx. All right, well, Oliver Saucy sends out a few tasty treats to accompany our tasting wines. It's always a great time, and it's only $35. The party starts at 6:30 next Saturday. Check it out on today's email. I'm your host, Andrew Lamposoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.